Richard Fortus from Guns N' Roses, and you're watching Rockin' Live.
On the guitar, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richard Fortus.
This, as far as the compulsions for me are, it's fun. It's a way it was a way for us to have an excuse to have fun together, to play with friends, and it's not anything new, you know. We're not trying to break any new ground or do anything nobody's done before, but to do something that was familiar and felt good to us, you know. It was recorded in Brooklyn at a studio where we'd worked before. A friend of ours owns the studio, and just a big room, one big room. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's the way rock and roll records should be made. You know, just everybody in a room going for it. This is mainly, it's Rob's project, you know, this is like his baby, and so he wrote all the songs, and we sort of came in and made them, took his ideas and made them full songs. I think it varies from song to song, you know. I think there's a lot of Rolling Stones in there, Motorhead, AC/DC, you know. It's the bands we grew up on, we grew up listening to. I love playing clubs. I mean, but when you live in New York, you always play clubs. I mean, it doesn't matter how big you are. It's like that's what you do. You know, you carry your own gear. You know, you get in a cab and you go. You know, it's New York is has a way of keeping everybody very humble, because you have to deal with people. You have to go out, and it's just that's what people do there. LA is very different. LA, you can hide, you know, in the hills, and you know, you live in your own world. It's very easy. But in New York, you have to deal with people all the time. So people aren't afraid to play clubs. People, you know, it's different. You know, it's a very New York way of being a musician. Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, actually now there's labels that want to put the record out. We just have to figure out a way to tour, because we're all busy with, you know, Sammy's doing Michael, and you know, it's funny because originally this band was going to be Michael Monroe's band, because Michael contacted me and wanted to write some songs together. So we got together, and then he was going to have Sammy play bass, and I was going to bring Frank in to play drums, and Todd Youth was going to be the other guitar player with Michael Monroe singing. And we actually, Todd and Michael and I wrote a few songs together that ended up on his record. But then I had to go back to do Guns, and and Todd had to go off to do Ace Frehley, so they ended up putting the band together with Ginger and Steve Conti. Yeah, but it was that would have been a fun band. But you know, we're very good friends. You know, Sammy, and I've known Sammy for a long time. One of my favorite bass players to play with. It's a great bass player. Another project. I'm pretty much focused on GNR right now. It's we're getting ready to go back in the studio, and so that's where my head's at right now. That's all I want to think about until the end of the year, pretty much. I remember being in this room doing interviews. It was great. I remember the furniture backstage is very fun. But it was just, I like festivals. Everybody hangs out. It's good to see old friends. You know, I ran into Zach today, Zach Wild on the street. Talked for an hour standing there on the street. It's good. It's good. I love running into people. Some folks say I'm crazy. Crazy about the movement. I remember seeing Ted Nugent when I was a kid. I was really little, and I was thinking that was just, he was rock and roll personified. I mean, he was really the personification of rock and roll. It just embodied everything that, just that mayhem, you know, just craziness. And I think that's probably one of the defining moments for me, was seeing Ted Nugent. Do I have French fans? Oh yeah. Oh yeah? Oh, well then my message is thanks. We've had, actually, this has been a really, with GNR, this has been a really fun run in France. We've never spent as much time in France before. Last year I was here, we played all the same cities with Thin Lizzy and ZZ Top. We did a lot of shows with ZZ Top. And it's great, it's such a beautiful country. And Guns usually only came to Paris. I mean, you know, so it's been a lot of fun this time. It's really, fans are fantastic. Hi, this is Richard Fortus from the Compulsions, and you're watching ROCKNLIVE.